Hey, come on in, Jai.
Hello, hello. How are you, Plushie?
I'm doing good. Ready to get started?
Yeah, already counted down our runners. They should be moving in some time once all the delay catches up. But yeah, so very exciting match. What do you predict?
What do I predict? I predict some shenanigans like getting a crack in an egg or something.
I remember before the last match, Septic versus John. Septic said like, "Oh, it would be fun if we had like a troll and what was it, and a Dreamin, right? Dreamin as a starter and a troll in an egg, and that's exactly what they get, and that's one of
Oh
the
my
worst
gosh.
combos that you can get. So, yeah, let's see what they get.
Yeah, I was awake to see that. That was pretty awesome.
And they
They're
started.
out.
They started. Yeah, they're off. They're already at the tower, and we already know. So the monster number one will be stealth. That's not a very great starter, actually. What do you think?
Hey, you know what I think about stealths?
It's expendable. I mean, it can disappear, right?
I don't know what help that gives us. I haven't actually ever. I'm like, is there any technicals with the stealth for our side? I just know against us, they're jerks.
Well, the thing is that, like, if I recall right, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99% sure. The ability of the stealth, which is disappear, is basically useless because the monsters can still see you. If you, for example, set up your familiar to AI1 and the stealth walks up to it, it attacks it. So I think monsters don't care whether it disappears or not.
That was my
Let's see about.
assumption. But what about the
Yeah.
egg? That can change everything.
Yeah.
Maybe the stealth will be a nice, changing the element type critter.
Yeah, this is a fire stealth. That has its perks. We can discuss it later, but the egg is actually very interesting because we can see the egg has no name, which means exactly that
Yes.
it's an evolved monster, and it immediately we
Okay.
get the dragon. So we won't
That,
see that stealth for a long
that
time.
that's put the stealth back.
Yeah.
No, John, you can't put the stealth. Y'all can't put the stealth back in the egg on the first floor.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot. Uh,
They are ready
because
to get rid of that stealth, and I don't blame them. The
uh,
dragon is awesome. The dragon, you can essentially turn it. Says it eats metal, but not only that, you can hand pick up coins, which usually you just turn into monies into your little inventory. But yeah, it'll just eat those, and then guess what? Full MP, and yay!
is it me? I think so.
Oh, what happened? Yes, they are identical seeds for racing purposes. And Deme has expended the Barong Casino. Unless she wants to give it the pita fruit. Oh, she's also choosing to kill it. One would say that actually the stealth has that good mixed magic. The big room one. That big chunky boy can be used to flip some monsters around. But when you've got a dragon, who really cares?
Sorry, I had like a small disconnection. The internet that I'm having right now is not very good.
Oh no. Well, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. Anything happened while I was gone?
Not particularly. Lady Deme, what was that sound? Lady Deme played the Barong Casino, very fun. And John was just trying to get the stealth back into the bag. And I did notice that stealth is using the mixed magic that's AoE, which aside from costing a lot of MP, can be good to turn monsters around and stuff, but unless something very unfortunate happens to Dragon, I think they're gonna be okay. Hey, now that we've got some people in here, welcome on in, y'all, to Azure Dreams Rock Me to the Top Tournament number 6. Do you have a randomized toolkit? They have the exact same seeds, so we'll be seeing the exact same floors, but we'll be seeing exactly how they deal with situations and how creative they get with those. The starter is random, the egg is random, their weapon, their shield will both be random, also the ball. Magic ball will be random. But they will always get a medicinal and a pita. And then we've got something spicy for this tournament. We've only gotten into the second match, but we've got a Baron Casino at the very start, which we saw Lady Deme putting to good use. And
And
then
I'm
she
back again.
killed the Baron. Welcome back again.
Thank you. Hopefully this time it will persist. So I heard that you were explaining how awesome Dragon is.
Oh, Dragon is fantastic. Actually, interesting enough, in the little monster book, it says that Kyun is a dragon, but that it is becoming extinct because it is not able to reproduce very well. So we've got a dragon that's a Kyun that can reproduce just fine. And it also
Oh,
eats metal. Too bad Kyun can't do that.
oh yeah, that would be a little bit too good to get,
Oh, and
amazing
John just found a
monsters
pillar
like
ball.
that. One thing that I noticed while my internet was still working for a while was that, like, on the first floor, John, the moment he noticed that he's got a dragon, he immediately went for the elevator. He said, like, okay, I have everything that I need. I'm not gonna play with the barong. But Lady Demet did go for the barong. Did she get any amazing items out of barong?
It was going pretty quick, so I didn't see. I was mildly amused by the fact he was trying to put the stealth back in the bag about 3 times before he left floor 1. Like, I want that
I,
dragon. She did go for a killing Barong as well.
Yes, she has a life wand. I think that's something probably that came out of Barong because I don't see that on John's side. So that's quite a nice find. That's always good.
I
And
guess
it
every hit
doesn't
she
matter
does, she will
anymore
be.
because she finds a stream wand. Let's see. John is already on floor 4, so John didn't find that stream wand, but he has his wand now on his screen. I wonder what will that be. That's gonna be important. Scarlet wand. There you
Alright,
go.
beautiful.
They have everything they need to go to 40. That's definitely a great seed. And you
Yeah.
were wondering, Flash, like, will you generate a seed for them that's gonna be mean? That's not mean by any mean.
Let's hope that the first one is not mean, get nice and warmed up and then
Oh, yeah.
chaos can happen later.
Fluff him up.
Yeah. I for the start tournament, like the seeds I was running were just kicking my butt so bad that I just started taking literally anybody else's seed that they spawned because I just couldn't deal with my own. And then whatever
Uh,
happened, it became a mental thing. It's like, this is fine. Let's see, dragons make a lot of kids. They do! And
that's a
they
good
actually started with a evolved dragon, so they didn't have to get it to level 20, which I can't imagine what happened.
They might get to 20, maybe a little bit after, like 20, 23, 24, but not much after that. Although I
Yeah.
actually don't have those on the top of my head, but Dragon and Kid growth stats are sort of similar. I'm not saying that like they're exactly the same. I think Dragon is
Ooh.
still a little bit more powerful than a kid, but having a kid actually has a benefit because kid itself is liftable, dragon is
Yeah.
not. And there is I think I want to call it a bug in this game that, like, they sort of forget to update the liftable state on fusion, so you get that state from your base monster. So having a kid evolved into the dragon makes it so that you've got a liftable dragon. Right now you don't have that, and having a monster that is liftable is definitely a benefit. It's useful in many situations.
For sure.
Yeah, in this case
This thing is
especially
one of the
because
best things.
the thing is that, like, right now I can see that most of them are still using AI3, and it does make sense using a mixture magic. But Dragon is so powerful that at some point it's gonna be good enough to just fight everything with AI1. And having it liftable makes it so that you can do 3 AI1 attacks without the enemy monster attacking you even once. So you could, like, save a little bit of time without doing this AI3 magic because the animation for it is of course a little bit longer. So yeah, with having only 2 possible attacks in AI1 without getting attacked, This strategy is a little bit like less likely to happen. But of course, still like Dragon is so powerful that it doesn't really matter that much. It's all about trying to make yourself even faster.
Oh, and Deme picked up. Oh, they both picked up a Dumna fruit.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no,
another
behind him.
thing, right? Flashy, because Tamna fruit allows you to get into this kind of glitch state with like tile immunity glitch, and that's possible only with liftable monsters. So Dragon will not allow you to do that.
But they have a stealth.
Ooh, let's see what's gonna happen on John's side. Now it's gonna be a really tough situation.
It's got a frog and a water dragon, and there's a big U-boat.
Yes.
He's looking at things. He's like, I don't want to lose my boy. Because once he's in a frog state, the dragon is just gonna do what a dragon do.
Yes. And it looks like it's gonna lose that fight because
Poor dragon.
You go 6, 6, 12, 21.
Alright, John, it is going to be time for you to learn how to stealth.
Now that's a big plus for Lady Deme.
Yes,
let's see what
she's
he can do
taking
with the stealth. But that gives us some time to talk about the stealth. What do you have to say about stealth, Flashy? And it's Mount Burn.
Well, Mount Burn, I have lovely things to say. Well, actually, another thing is they're going to be dealing with stealths that have the fire element whenever they come to those floors, and it's going to be invisible. So, fun. I really hate stealth.
And it's gonna have a magic unlock. Normally it doesn't.
Exactly. That's gonna be... That's gonna hurt. I don't want to see that happen.
If I recall right, Lab Blind actually confuses you. So now you will have stealths that are invisible and can cast Confuse on you from invisibility.
Oh gosh, I forgot about Confuse. Oh dear. Oh, and Skeeve says the attack's pretty close. The HP is pretty much the same. But Kid has quite a bit less defense.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
But the attack's
it's very similar. Yeah, attack is the only thing. Like, yeah. Destroy everything before it gets a chance to hit you. And now John loses stealth as well.
I was about to say, what happened to the stealth? I've looked away for 2 seconds.
It was just like unlucky.
Oh, this is a monster train and you're holding a monster. And he's asleep. Oh, look at him. He's got a monster in front. I don't know if I'd have done that while it was sleeping. Pick it back up again?
Maybe. Okay.
Had your dreams where anything can happen. Oh, John, you've got yourself in a pickle.
Oh.
Wait.
Can he survive that? It's really gonna be hard for him. Ice Rock, yeah. And hope for the best.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't they have an Ice Rock? And then I was looking through the items, I'm like, where did it go? My eyeballs didn't work. Yeah, I actually really love Ice Rock. Ice Rock for tournament. Yes, the Ice Brock. Would you like a cold jelly donut? Oh gosh. Yes, that's a good use of Ice Rock, except this floor is still very cruel.
Well, the most important thing is to survive.
Yeah, let's
and
see
he's
if
still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's a monster. Luckily for him, it doesn't like bother him too much. That crack trap. Mahel City is probably a good use now. Yeah, there you go. Nice dance with U-boat when you're faster. Yep, and there you go. John survives. That's the most important thing, because once they're dead, that's it. They don't get another chance.
Yeah,
it's only one chance to get
managed
the highest.
To skip all of the froggy area that was giving John trouble.
Yeah.
Also, Lady Deme's got the advantage. She's still got the dragon.
Yeah, she can fight anything, because even though like she's now on...
Oh, no!
Speaking of... Ouch! Let's see what's gonna happen. It's not that far. Oh, you have to watch out.
Holy
luckily for him, her dragon defeated the bloom.
Yeah, she's been leveling up the dragon and going slow and steady, very methodical. There's a ball that John's gonna have to give up. That floor was cruel to him.
Oh yeah. But John is still in the lead, and that's most important. But right now, Deme is definitely having a much nicer time, even though she's on water floor. So most of the monsters are water. So the element that Fire Dragon is weak to.
Hmm.
But still, that dragon and Scarlet one makes it so that like she can pretty much fight anything as long as she's not slow, which she is right now. But she should be able to handle it. It should be fine. Although you have to watch out, Lady Deme.
But you're holding an item. Will that work?
I think she has to like walk up to the U-boat and make it so that like she will get hit. That can save her dragon. Okay, she can give
There we
a
go.
medicinal, yeah.
I
And the
wasn't
dragon
sure while
right
holding
now
the
will
item.
hit twice. Ooh,
Oh,
she has to be very careful.
And John's trying to lift a U-boat at the moment. Here we go. Just a nice little yeet. Good job. U-boats are not John's friend today. Like, I'm pretty confident Lady Deme is going to get out of this situation she's got. She's got,
Yeah,
you know,
there you
plenty
go.
of resources. There you go. I'd
Yep.
say, oh, she made a buddy.
Yeah,
You can make
that's a good
friends in the
solution.
tower. Throwing the intended purpose of the Holy Scroll is use it on yourself, and then you have a protective square where you're safe and sound for a little bit. And you can also beat up monsters while you're doing that. It sounds mean, and it is. But we continue. But you can actually pick it up. Game doesn't tell you because game does not care about your feelings. And you throw it, and you get a buddy, but it only lasts for as long as you're on that floor. Or until they die. Oh, it's just
Did
a dreaming.
did you come up with this strategy when you were playing this game when you were young?
Which one? To
Because
make a friend?
yeah, make a friend strategy.
Maybe. I got
I,
really
I
confused. I walked with it and I was so confused. Like, when are you gonna stop not hitting me? Because we're hanging right now. Are you cool? Like, I had no idea what to do. And then I got to an elevator and I'm like sweating bullets, just freaking out. And then I found out from y'all, it's like, yeah, it just lasts for the duration while you're on that floor. And I'm like, oh, I could have not sweated so bad.
yeah, I
Because
didn't
I
know
used it
about
on
it until
Krakens.
I didn't know about it until I joined the Azure Dreams Discord, which I try to advertise right now, but I failed miserably. Maybe I'll be able to somehow find the link differently. Yeah, there you go. So that's a link to our Discord. I think nowadays around 700 people, not only for speedrunning, we are just fans of the game. You're gonna come, chat, maybe learn how to speedrun. There will be people very happy helping you to learn this game.
Oh,
So yeah,
yes, and
come
we would
join
love
us.
to see new runners too. It's always so fun. Doesn't matter your level of skill either. I'm new as heck, and yeah, they're very helpful, very sweet. You'll enjoy it. And if you're just a fan of the game, it's a great place to be too. You can find out some nifty stuff, and then you can also get added about tournaments like this as well.
And we also sometimes have tournaments for the beginners. You can say something about it, Plush, because you're the winner of the last one.
I was, and you also have that title in the Discord too, because you're red.
Yeah,
I won
I'm the winner
a
of
start
the
tournament.
first tournament for the beginners. So we are both beginners, you see?
Oh, you're not
There
a
you go.
beginner. You're going to be going up against Revan, and that's going to be a spicy match.
We've got personal vendetta in like pretty much all of the tourneys that we played. We pretty much kicked each other out. It was mostly him kicking me out, apart from this last second tower tournament where I got the upper hand. But let's see, maybe this time I'll finally have a chance.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see some of our previous runners because everybody was in the start tournament. Like, that was the last one. Oh, that was spicy.
Oh yeah.
Like, anybody could have won at any point.
You mean that second tower tourney?
Oh, the second tower one I wasn't around for. I was interested in it, but I'm like, I cannot learn another thing yet. My brain.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to learn it sometime, though. And also, we do other silly speed runs, like Chai knows about that one, the earthquake percent.
Oh, you call it speedrun?
It's a slow run. It's
Slow.
hours where you cannot go up the next floor. You have to bop everything and stay until the tower crumbles beneath your feet, because if they for some reason couldn't find an elevator, yeah, just get rid of the floor. That's also an option.
Yeah, there is
really
not
fun
much run in that quote unquote run. Lots of state and waiting. But yeah, it can be fun. There are also other categories, like some meme categories, like curry percent. Have you ever done that one?
Oh, I have not. It looks very mean. Like curry percent and palumpa percent look cool, but my inputs for menuing are so bad.
I don't
I
want to
must
like
feel
spoil
confident.
too much, but we might have something related to curry percent sometime
Ooh.
soon. But that's gonna come up a little bit later, so I'm not gonna talk about it yet. Just
Oh, I did
gonna
not.
tease
I
it.
thought that. Oh no, I forgot. Okay, so he had a frog kraken. Krakens are one
Oh,
of the meanest, worst things you could have in the tower. That's where you just dump your resource. He found the elevator though. He's blind though. He's gonna have to go to the next floor blind.
oh.
John, this seed was generous and it's hurting you. I'm sorry. There's
I,
also in the Discord there is Azure Dreams Therapy.
and that's
JK, but still.
that's the thing that like
We
Lady Deme is having
understand.
more or less amazing time so far, quote unquote. I don't want to spoil it
Yeah, I'm afraid of
or
spoiling
jinx
it
it.
too. But yeah, she's got a.
Uh, but
There's a.
John is having horrible time.
Yeah,
Already lost familiars, hitting all the
I.
traps.
I was about to say I don't think he can find the elevator. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what he did was he put an ice ball out and then waited it out to let the Kraken beat up the ice ball so he could go up the next floor, see all of the good information you get to see during the turn-in, and also just get an elevator for free and also not have any trouble. But Lady
Yeah.
Deme, it's a slower pace, but it's smoother. She has both of her monsters. She has quite a few, excuse me, quite a few. Like her inventory is much more stacked. I
And
have not been paying attention very closely to the uses John has put on the magic balls he's got. They're great to have, and it's Garuda times. So that's a good
yeah,
time to use them and level up.
he definitely needs those levels up. Normally, Garudas are so susceptible to any fireball because they're wind element, which is weak to fire. So a single fireball usually demolishes them, but the damage from the balls
This
is
elevator train,
related to the level of the character. John is so low level that he couldn't even kill Garuda in one go. So yeah, he definitely needs those levels because he will need HP. Soon
exactly,
it
and
will
then the
be so
temptation
that
of the
he can
elevator train
die.
is right there too.
Yeah, soon it will be so that he can die from a single hit, and that's definitely not fun idea.
Yeah,
So as
especially with
long,
no monster.
oh yeah,
It's just
especially with
80%
this,
now. Get it going.
yeah, invisible stealths that can confuse you, right? So that's
Oh,
a
and then
fun part.
the very suspicious coins.
We are ready at that time.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
we
he's
might be.
looking for resources that you would get from a barong since he's on floor 16.
Yeah, hoping for maybe some kind of restore scroll from Barong. Because
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, as long as he can keep those like spell balls working, he's more or less fine. You can finish this game without the familiar. We've got many people doing that. That's not a like a super amazing feat for like experienced speedrunners.
But
But the
here's the
thing is that
thing.
like yeah, you have to use those spell balls, and they run out. They run out pretty quickly. So especially if you don't have
Oh,
any other ways to fight.
okay, so like whenever I played, because I want to explain the Olim too, he just picked up an Olim which you toss the monsters out of the tower. There's nothing in the game that tells you to do this. I found I could throw things, including my monsters, and I didn't really get too many eggs, especially with the ability of getting out of the tower with them. So whenever I was playing, I was throwing everything at them but the kitchen sink. And if they'd had an item called kitchen sink, I would have done that too. So I found Olim, and it's like, what did that just do? But little did I know that it's only so good to throw, oh, she just fed it a sword. Much MP, very safe.
Yeah. I wonder why she's still keeping the pita fruit in her inventory. That's more or less useless because as amazing as Dragon is and like recovering MP with any metal, uh,
Oh
dragons don't
no,
like
John found a
fruits.
very weird level. He couldn't
Uh,
jump up because the
oh
doorway. Yeah,
yeah.
that's weird. That's pretty rare.
Oh, very rare. Happens sometimes, but very, very, very rarely.
And Deme's gonna have that to look forward to. Oh, she's got an
Oh,
egg! John didn't find
interesting.
that egg.
But to be honest, at this point in time, we can see that Lady Deme is slower. And it's gonna be probably like that because playing without familiar is faster. More dangerous, but faster. Um, but so like she doesn't have to worry about time. She doesn't know that because they don't see each other's stream. As long as John doesn't die, I I can predict that more or less probably he will be faster than Deme. But if he dies, then Deme has easy time because she still has her dragon. And now she can make her time even easier if that egg is exactly what we hope that it is.
And it is within the floors, and it's super exciting.
Oh yeah. Now the
Oh!
question is whether Deme will actually start hatching it.
I would imagine she's probably looking for a safe spot, an elevator, or a three-way hallway in order to hatch the new exciting Iggy. And then there's also that mind game of like, if you get a Garuda, you're like, oh no, my opponent must have gotten the same egg, but he's just sitting pretty. It's just great. Gonna eat this Sombra egg, get the defense. Here's the thing as well, with any percent, you just keep restarting. You skip Qn, you go in and you die a lot until you get like a really crazy fast run. There's a lot of dying in it, which makes it fun for me personally. I feel I haven't submitted a speed, but gosh, it's fun. Oh, wee dogs, but they're asleep. Please stay asleep. Wee
Oh
dogs
yeah.
are so mean, and there's 2 of them, and he just spawned, and he's in the back of the room. But there's 3 exits. Oh, he's gonna spawn a pillar ball. It's like, you play with this before we get out. Chai, how does it work? There was something that wasn't too far ago discovered about the choices and the placement of your ice ball or ice rock being important.
Yes.
Deme has even found a barong, which John desperately wanted but did not find.
But I think for John now it's just like better to go fast, 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 and
Oh, for sure. And
he
the balls are
had
very good.
actually the seat has quite many like elevator like in the spawn
Here's
room,
another ball.
which is very good for John because
Oh.
again he's the faster one. So if he wants to like finish the game quickly, he wants to have easier floors. For them, it would be better if the towers are actually tough, so that like John would have to fight for his survival.
He's been having to do that. Wow.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the more floors where he has to do it, the sooner his resources will run out. And right now he's doing quite well, I want to say. They were keeping
Well,
in
it
the
could be better,
distance like
but it could be worse for sure.
yeah, they've been keeping in the distance of 2-3 floors, but now it's already 5 floors. So John has done quite good job going ahead. And now there you go.
They're both doing a great job today. It's so lovely to see that PETA has Barong written on it. I'm thinking the same thing. But I have too much of an addiction with the Barong. It's so cute. And if you go to the little dictionary option, you can name it Meef. I have no reason. Meef. I don't know how they came up with it, but it's adorable. It's kind of like I cannot stop myself from calling the tyrants Carol now. So I don't know why it's got the option of Carol, but it's so good.
Well, I cannot blame you for playing with Barongs. They're amazing. I love them too.
And they're so cute.
So cute. And they're also so useful. Not only they're great at giving you items that you desire, but also when you run out of their MP, they're really great as boomerangs. So
they
many
really
strategies.
Are, yes.
Yeah.
Not to mention whenever they're out of HP, you can run with them. Still have a monster. that isn't yours and still go fast.
Exactly, because it's
Also,
out of MP.
she identified the. Oh no! Well, she identified the egg. It turned out to be a wee dog egg, which, funny enough, on the other screen, there's some trouble with some wee dogs. So it's kind of matching up in an interesting way. But Pickett just stole it anyway because Pickett is Pickett.
Yeah.
Pickett likes to steal things.
Luckily for them, this is not like a big loss.
It's definitely not a big loss.
We dog egg wouldn't really do much. Probably would be good food, but she doesn't need it. She's got a dragon.
Carol's so angry though, they really are. But Carol's also fantastic because Carol, if they go into berserk mode, they do not care what they are hitting. They will hit other monsters for you. Please don't blind. He's been blinded so many times. Thank you. Oh, that was too many. It's like, give him one. Deme has not been hitting the same traps that John has been hitting.
None whatsoever. But again, I don't want to jinx it. I'm not like rooting for anyone here, but
exactly.
The fewer traps, the better for everyone.
Oh, she threw the spiders on the ceiling.
Oh, so good.
The game is perfectly programmed. You see nothing.
Hey, what's wrong with that? Like that spider
I love
crawl.
it personally.
You've never seen spider walking on a wall? I've seen many.
Oh no, that's the
bathroom there you go.
spider. We call him Steve. He fixed it.
And this is exactly how it happens in real life. Spiders fall on you from the ceiling. To me, it's very reasonable.
Yep, and she got the wee dog egg back. She used Tumna to deal with this spider, which is, I think, very intelligent because she does not have the high ground.
Oh yeah. She's got tons of resources. She's so sad. And John is still doing really great.
Well, interestingly enough, she didn't get all of the... Like, she's been through quite a few of the floors where John got the balls, but she managed not to pick them up, but she also didn't hit the, traps, so very different movements are happening. Azure Dreams, it's always spicy.
Yeah, it's all about you go left, I go right, and you win, right? Because I took the wrong turn. And
or
it's
even you go
random.
left, or I go a little left. I just just a little bit.
Oh yeah. How many situations have you seen where like you're already on the like elevator and like, oh, there is this one item, I'm gonna go check it, and then you hit like, I don't know, crazy trap that kills you, like even a monster room or something. So things like that happen. Okay,
that's good getting some levels, but more and more of those ball resources are going, and I was about to say you can't see them. Good use of truth. You can not only use it for eggs, but all of your items. See if something's cursed, see if a ball has how many charges.
So these are pretty much like few more floors where John can still fight using his fire spell balls, because these floors are very, very windy. But soon he will start seeing very scary water monsters like Snowman or Mandara, and that's where he will have to just run away. So I would say that like till floor 26, 27, he's sort of okay. Let's see what's gonna happen further. Oh, and that pillar has still 7 charges. Beautiful.
That slow trap is less beautiful, but it looks like it's okay.
Yeah, he's got also Mahel seeds, so I think
he
was just saving it. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's got a holy scroll, a holy bell, 2 more Tumnas, and she's already used at least 1 Tumna, if not 2. I'm like, there's been a lot of Tumnas and a lot of frogs between both sides. She's still got 2 ice rocks. She's really not had to use any resources. She's had her dragon this whole time, unlike John, and just been feeding it. It is an MP machine.
And very important thing to notice is that like she still has a stream wand in her inventory. If she finds a sea seed, that dragon will become even more powerful, because more or less it's agreed that like being water for later floors like 26, 27 plus, being water is just so amazing. You can destroy everything being water, especially with such strong familiar as a dragon.
Ooh.
So now only 3 floors difference. That it was like 5 floors at some point. So Deme was able to catch up a bit.
That's definitely got to be
Uh,
her strategy too, because she's already identified it, the stream one. That way, she's not cursed whenever she puts it on, especially if she were to come across another one that might not be cursed.
that's definitely good. She doesn't have to like worry about the curse. Curse is not such a big status like if you already have the weapon that you want, but it's always like, you know, giving you negative, let's say, status of having lower accuracy. So yeah, it's always better to not
Oh,
be. Oh,
go up trap
nice
right
go
in
up
front of
trap.
the seed, and we were hoping what that seed was. We know what we
Yeah.
wanted that seed to be.
Oh yeah. But that makes
Tower's
her only
rude.
1 floor behind John. She's catching up very quickly.
She is.
And another elevator. So she gonna
Oh yeah,
check
there was
that.
a pretty beautiful elevator train for both of them on this. Ah, decurs.
So now they're on the same floor. There you go.
And it's about we're in stealth land, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are in a place where like she's set. She's got like, you know,
John
walking
just
fire machine.
John just let the block step onto the slam trap, but it did one. Same floor hype.
Fireball 0. So John is left with 5 blinder, 5 pillar, and 3 ice rock. That's a lot, but also not that much. He still has Tamna, Olim, and Mahel. I would say that like that's fairly reasonable amount of resources. If he doesn't get into like too bad situation, it might be enough to get to 40. But of course, he needs to conserve as much as possible. There is no guarantee that it will not get bad. It
And
can
also find
go
some
from
more
0 to
toys.
100 very quickly.
Mm-hmm. It'll go Azure Dreams.
Exactly. Well, the whole idea how he lost his dragon was, you know, he's good, and suddenly he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lady Deme, watch out. Don't fight the Zeus. Never fight the Zeus.
She would
Yes,
have
Zeus are winning.
resources to take care of them, especially at that point of maybe like wanting to get a couple things out of the inventory. She's got a paralyze herb. She's got the pillar. She's got the Tamna.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the dragon behind her too. Very, very dangerous play.
And I didn't notice, but Senna already mentioned it. Deme actually takes the lead. Good job, Deme. So we're gonna switch the audio to Lady Deme's side. She already found the elevator on 24. And again, it's all because she's able to easily... Oh. I think...
Oh, you're cutting out. Alright, well, try battles the internet. She should let the dragon take some hits for her. I agree as well. Never mind, that was a trap. Didn't want to. The stealths are oh, but it was fine. Okay. But the stealths are fire. John is having a rough time finding that elevator, and there are monsters everywhere. Oh, it didn't become paralyzed. Good job. Oh, safe.
Oh, I can hear again. Ooh.
Welcome back.
Yay. Again, thank you. Yeah, it seems that John is still... Oh, there you go. Nice go up trap on 24.
Right
Right next to elevator. Worst kind of like go up traps. When you think, oh, I can check this item. No, you cannot.
Exactly what happened with the poor little seed earlier on Deme's side. It's a floor change too. These ones are really pretty.
There you
and
go.
Also, aren't the stealths gone now for Deme? And John used a... Well, getting rid of the... Ooh, more Mahel. This looks like a good room.
Every time Deme attacks the zoo, I die a little bit inside.
My legs just tense up really, really bad, and I wonder how long before they just start to Charlie horse watching the zoo attacks.
Oh,
Oh, what'd she
Barong
get?
on 26.
She got it. She got it.
If the things were not working out for her enough, she gets the best item in the game, the
Yeah,
one that ultimately everyone wants.
but we're past the Garudas too, but it's
Oh
still
yeah.
got plenty of use. Plenty of use at this point. Roche fruit, for anybody who doesn't know, you pick it up, you throw it. You don't throw it while you're still facing a Barong. Don't make that mistake. He will eat it and try again. But yeah, you obtain the Roche fruit, you throw it at something, it turns into an egg. Get out of jail free card. Especially if, whenever we get to the even higher floors and they hit the ultimates, you're ultimately
Oh
an
yeah.
egg.
And then, like at this point in time, like Plushy mentioned, this Roche is a little bit less useful because we mostly what we need Roche for is Garuda to like go fast, fast, fast. At this point, it's just gonna be get out of jail card, but also it's actually like it has double use because once we turn it into an egg, then you can use that egg as an egg bomb to kill another monster. So basically, it's like 2 jail out of 3 cards, right?
Definitely.
You know.
And also, you know what's in it, you know the element, you're gonna have the advantage.
Oh damn it!
How's is she never getting paralyzed? I
I think that's the
prefer it,
first
but
time.
still.
First time that Zoo even attempted to paralyze her, and she was
Oh
lucky
no, it
enough to.
happened. It happened whenever you were poofed.
Oh, okay.
There was like 2 or 3 attempts at least.
Luckily for her, this is the last floor, if I recall right, with the Zeus. I want to say, so hopefully no more situations like that.
I agree. Oh, also zoos are
Yeah.
liftable, so that's nice. But
Don't
what
attempt to leave the
I
Zeus.
was about to say, I mean, if you've got no other option, it's at least an option.
Ooh, damn it, damn it, damn it! Don't fight that. You cannot fight that, Manoiva.
Ooh.
Damn it.
She's got options. There's Tumna,
She's got
there's
plenty of
Holy.
options. But she gotta be
But
very careful. Like that fire dragon, as amazing as it is, at this point fighting against water monsters will be a little bit tougher.
yes, but she managed to get out of the situation. I'd like to see the health a little bit higher. And there's another
Ooh,
egg. Holy
another egg.
moly, and an Olim. Okay, I'm like
She
maybe get
has
rid of the
way too
limit.
many good items.
Yes, I was
You know
about
what
to
she
say.
could do? You know what she could do? Now I
You could
get it.
turn the dragon into a kid.
No, 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 no. Roche any water monster, hatch it quickly, and turn the dragon into water dragon.
Ah, that's even better. Wait,
No, what? Yeah, that coin is not the coin that
Naples!
you think.
I love Naples, but oh, are you? Don't fight the Naples. My my body is clenching in fear. That's a good crit though.
Naplas can have up to 160 HP because they have double HP. You should
That's
be
good
very, very
that
careful. Yeah, there you go.
good that it hit the dragon, but woo! It,
Yes, that
it just
Naplas has
got.
lots of HP.
But it might hit you. Oh, very good.
Okay, Deme is playing very like dangerously.
Spooky. But it's good. I was gonna
Okay,
say on
what
both
you gonna do
sides.
about next one?
I'm like
Olim,
just
Olim. There you go. Yeah,
you have
good idea.
Stortumna, you have resources. Maybe not Tumna there, but still. Frog.
Whoop!
I didn't say Tumna, I swear I didn't. Ah,
Oh no 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 no
no,
no no! That dragon
no!
is gone. That dragon
Uh,
is gone.
Did they
Unfortunately.
both? They both lost dragon. I'm not gonna say it too
Yeah.
soon. Okay, they both lost dragon and frog trap.
And John takes the lead. John takes the lead. Just at this point where Lady Dema is having a little
Beautiful
bit
back
tougher
and
time.
forth. Yeah, but look at her inventory. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. She's got amazing inventory, but also she's in a little bit tough spot now.
Attack of the snowmans. No, it missed.
What's she gonna do now? Okay, yeah, flame makes sense. finish off that snowman. You've got another one.
And ooh, good move.
Yes, put it to sleep and just walk away.
Yep, and John's up to 31. Beldo hype.
Hype! Let's see, the hype is what's gonna happen after Beldo. Because this floor is special in that sense that monsters spawn only after the Beldo, not when the floor loads. So we see the like cutscene and we think, oh, there is no monsters in the room. Boom, suddenly after the cutscene you are like surrounded by monsters. So you have to be very, very careful. But luckily for him there was nothing. And
If I'm not
he's
surrounded
like,
by monsters, I think the
floor.
room hasn't loaded.
How
I
is
swear,
Deme
it's always a
doing?
killer.
That's a floor for killers for sure.
There's been so many slam traps and bomb, like, or not bomb, but yeah, slam traps. Bonk you on the head traps. Both sides have made great use of all of the resources that they've had available. However, in very different ways. John and frogs.
Ooh,
Oh no!
chaos at the worst possible time.
There's a holy bell though, so
Yeah, she's got resources, and probably that one of those coins might be Manoiva because it's that floor. Oh, she still has Roche fruit. She can still like do something with it. She can technically get some useful monster. I think floor 30 or 31 is where you can first start seeing dragons. She could very well like
throw the wee dog. See how the wee dog do. Wee dog.
Okay.
Oh, it's a
like
Manoiva.
it was Manoiva.
Oh, recovered for confusion.
Is it time for Holy Bell?
Oh! I didn't see that, Carol, did you? Roche, oh no! Did Deme just get a glitch?
Oh yeah, she gonna have this what is it? Soft glitch. Yeah, soft lock. I think like she gonna be fine
like
after
it comes
like 30
out of
seconds.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, when you try to like do some things that make a transformed Manoiva disappear, the game glitches out. But she should be fine. Yeah, there you go. She was able to like get into like better state. But unfortunately, that Roche fruit is gone. It's gone, and it's not gonna give her any use anymore.
Manoiva would be trolling.
Oh no! Actually, oh, that's a weird one. She got a snowman egg, even though there was no snowman.
Is that supposed to happen? Oh no! There are Manoivas
I think so.
Oh yeah, there was a holy belt. I just
there
watched
was a
it
holy
happen.
belt. That's not a problem.
I just watched a transformer freaked out. That's how the glitch works. I've learned something.
Yeah, so have I. I've never heard about it. Deme is still stuck on the 28th floor. Like she had like amazing time so far, but that 28th floor makes her sweat.
Monsters. Look at John sweating. He's got a killer and a Carol. I don't know about that step. Wait, what's you doing? Oh, he's got no lead. Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Did you see that? Like Lady Deme threw an egg that turned out to be Mandara egg at Naplas. It dealt like 120 damage, and that Naplas is still alive. That's scary.
That's a big Naplas.
Oh yeah.
Naplas was actually the first cool monster I got. Like I'd maybe gotten like 3 eggs before that actually back home, and so I got Naplas and I kind of fell in love with it.
Okay,
but then in tournaments, if you get it in the egg, you usually want to mix it because it doubles your monster's HP. But I want to run with my Naplas.
Will she be able? Yes, that's the elevator room. Yes, she's able to get there. 29 for Lady Deme. And John will get to 32.
Oh my god!
Just
he just dealt Yeah, he just dealt with 2 killers, blinded them to get past them, and then there were 2 more. So if he hadn't have been doing optimal movements, that would have been unfortunate. Because those things have the auto crit.
Okay, Lady Deme
A very
decides to
generous seed.
catch the snowman. No, she gonna use the stealth. Oh, level 1 stealth.
It does have the ability to
Eh,
flip stuff around.
yeah, that's actually useful. It's not gonna be for the damage part, but for the
Or
turning
you can
around.
sacrifice it.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
My
Uh,
god. Tell it to sit. Bye. She's now
oh,
gonna have to deal with this.
watch out, Deme. You have to be very careful about your steps.
No, you
Okay,
don't, because she found
side.
the elevator.
There you go.
Oh! John stepped on a bomb. I wasn't
Um,
ready. I'm sorry.
Ice rock.
Was a good use of the ice rock. I love to see it.
It's
But
not gonna survive
John,
for long.
don't let that dragon spit at you.
Another ice rock.
It's
Okay.
just building a fort. I don't know how long that's
Ooh,
gonna.
ouch!
No,
Oh,
John
and
is
John goes
down.
down on 33.
Good job, John.
So, Lady
Deme,
Deme
let's
needs
see
to
what you
get
can
to
do.
34. Let's see whether she can do it.
Do you have any predictions?
If she had the dragon, it would be easy peasy, but right now, it's anybody's game.
Exactly. That's what my thoughts too.
Okay. She has still quite many resources. That's definitely something good for her. But I didn't see exactly those floor 32 2 and 33 for John. Whether they were like scary floors or maybe they were easy or what's gonna happen for
Oh, they
them.
were
So
scary. But I think Deme's gotten past the worst of it. She's definitely 1000% got. She's
okay,
the elevator luck is beautiful.
32. Two more floors for Lady Deme.
Because John was having to scope out much of the floors themselves, and she has bypassed, all those killers. I think there was 4 of them total, if not more. There were definitely some Carols in the mix too. John has decided it's time for a nice relaxing bath in the barrel.
The only thing that he can do right now is just waiting. They don't watch each other's streams. They don't know what's gonna happen. So they're just waiting for the information from our side to tell them like, hey, you won, or sorry, not this time, buddy.
Exactly. The match
So yeah,
certainly delivers day and
relaxing.
night.
Lady Deme just made a nice loop around the whole floor, so we know that the elevator is somewhere in the middle. Can she find it?
There we
Yes,
go.
she found it. One more floor. Oh, she's hatching the egg. I wonder.
I'm for it. Stealth found a poison trap for her.
Is she planning to actually
It is a little bit of a
fuse
strange move with
them?
9 minutes left. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how well a low level is it brick break?
It's not solo
break.
level. She's level 20. I know what you mean. This what is it called? Break obstacle.
Yeah, that one.
That's actually quite strong move, but would I use it at this point?
Is she going for the stream? She's going for the stream.
No, that doesn't do much. The thing is that the wall mixture magic doesn't depend on the wand or the weapon at all.
Oh. Yeah, those can get a bit confusing. Please don't try. Please thumbnail it.
No, don't do it, Demet. You see 1 and 19.
That's
Luckily
20.
for her,
Please
it's just
thumbnail.
breath. Thumbnail. Do not use the sleep. Do not use the sleep. Like Septic mentioned that sleep had only 1 charge and you already used it. Let me change the audio to Lady Deme's side so that we can hear some game music. Okay, the dragon is that good. Lady Deme just needs 1 more floor, and like Septic, I'm also scared by the fact that she doesn't turn her camera.
Yeah,
Watch
I
it
agree as
now,
well.
Deme.
My hands are doing the auto clickies, the auto
Hopefully,
fingy movements.
Ice Rock. Yes,
Good job,
lucky
Ice
for
Rock.
her.
Yep, get out of there. Get out of there.
Yeah, run away.
The only thing I'm thinking is she doesn't know it, but she can
Uh,
totally take this. But there's only 7 minutes left.
no, that sleep has nothing. That sleep has nothing. Oh no, there is one more charge. Maybe she used white sand on it. Hopefully the dragon doesn't wake up. Yes, that's good for her. Uh, Dema, you have to
Mm,
be very careful about what you're doing. Mm, ice rock? No, 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 not ice
that's
rock in
gonna
this
put it in your
direction. Yeah.
path. I don't know how this is gonna go though.
Oh yeah, it's very
Pretty
close.
please? Okay, sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Oh,
You're okay. Just get out.
yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. The Dema goes down. Unfortunately, two glaciers.
Oh, that
Round
was so
two,
close.
John. Very close.
Good job to
Let
both runners. They kept us on our
Oh yeah,
seat.
definitely. Let me ping our runners and prepare them for the next round. So we're gonna have the match restarted pretty soon. And let's see, John already loaded the next seat. That's correct. That was a round. That was a round
It
and a
was
half.
so great.
Oh, so many amazing situations. I definitely want to ask them so many questions when we finish the whole match. Okay, Lady Dema
Remember
is
them.
going to take a short break, so we're gonna wait for her. We've got few minutes to talk about. So we've got few minutes for predictions. So we got stealth and a dragon in an egg. That was a very good combo, or more like a very good egg and a stealth. So what we gonna get in the second one, Plushy? What are your predictions? What would you like to see?
I want to see my buddy Napless, but I want to see it actually used. It
Not
would just
just
turn into
used for
HP
double
fodder.
HP. Oh.
Sand Knight says kill her and pick it. God. Oh, yeah, actually, I would adore seeing a match that is very physically, because we don't play physical very often. We usually use the mixture magic.
Yeah.
Except it says Golem Boy. Are we all just calling our favorites now? Because
I
I'm
would
down
want
for
to
that.
I would want to see a U-boat as a starter so that I can see that sweet, sweet mixture magic from U-boat that takes like 2 minutes to kill a monster room.
I think it would be a race to floor 10 if you're using that magic.
But what would be else to be fun? I like Maxi. Maxi is really fun. It's very powerful. It's very physical. That would be fun to see. Maybe Maxi and a Picket.
Oh yeah, make sure to follow our runners. They do some really cool stuff on Twitch. And don't forget the Discord if you're interested in more spicy
Uh,
Azure Dreams content.
yeah, I still remember how to do the runners command. There is one for commentators as well, but I don't remember it. So I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, copy your Twitch link, Plushy. I don't stream, so there is nothing for me here, but Plushy streams,
There it
and
is.
she's very fun streamer. Oh, there you go. See, thank you, Sandy. And
You're welcome.
in the meantime, let's see. Lady Demes seed is correct.
And thank you so much for the support. It's very sweet.
So few more minutes and we're gonna have them started and gonna see another exciting match. Oh, one more thing I have
Absolutely.
to do that I completely forgot, although I don't see it in the layout. Normally we give apples as a score.
Yeah, I didn't
Will
see
we
the
see
apples
them?
before. Last time I just
Where,
saw a
where
winner
where
pop
be the
up and
apples? Yeah.
I want my apples back.
We'll
They
have
were
to
so
ping.
happy.
We'll have to ping our friends at SpeedGaming. so that they can add the apples. They always make a nice addition. But
And thank you,
let's.
SpeedGaming.
Oh, that goes even without saying, but we should say it so many times.
Exactly.
They are amazing partner. We love working with them.
They're very sweet when you get to talk to them too.
They do everything for us, so we can just blab without doing
Yes.
anything technical.
And a big thank you to Chai today because I was the only one who signed up today. So Chai is staying up past his bedtime to help me out, which is good because I don't know what I'm doing.
My pleasure, Plashy. It's always fun with you.
You. All right, welcome to the Azure Dreams, just squeaking and cringing.
Waiting for everyone to be ready.
It's like, and thank y'all
Okay.
for being here. I hope y'all are enjoying. Our runners are putting on a great show today. That was so tight and so good. Oh, I'm looking forward to what they're bringing into the next match.
Couldn't have been more perfect. If the match is one-sided, it's not fun to watch. But when it's so close, it's like, oh, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe this time. We've seen this like going back and forth in terms of lead.
Yes.
We've seen them like die at the same floor, so couldn't get any closer than that.
And even more to Lady Deme's credit, John's already had a match within this tournament, and he actually took out Septic, who is second place world record for any percent. He runs the game. He teaches a good chunk of us how to. He coaches a good chunk of us how to play the game. Coach John how to play, and yeah, this is extra spicy today. It's
Oh yeah.
beautiful.
Definitely, and I gotta say, Lady Deme is doing amazing job herself. Like, John
Absolutely.
is definitely after beating Septic, one of the contenders. What can you say, right? He beat one of the
Exactly.
best, and then Lady Deme is putting up a really great fight with him. So yeah, I absolutely have no idea what's gonna happen in the second match. Anyone's game.
Absolutely. It's a flame.
Flame. So we've got one that guessed it correctly. Sand Knight. So Flame as a starter and Bloom in an egg. That's what's gonna happen? Huh?
I don't want to see Bloom ever.
I don't want to see Bloom as a starter because
Deme
then
is
the
named
mixture
Flame.
magic.
I don't know.
What do you want, Sandy? I don't know. Can we take
You
away
get.
one Flame from Sand Knight? Can we? I
I
don't
don't
think
know
so.
if that's in the rules. Ooh, it's win type.
Yeah. Oh, Wind Flame.
Do
That's.
you win a kiss Bloom from Chai?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna send you my picture like with flowers around my head and like giving you a duck face.
Do that.
Yeah.
Because this game also, even though we don't get to see them in these type of runs, Deme is chasing down the barong because it ran away.
U-boat.
Cute U-boat is exactly what you wanted for Christmas.
No, I want the U-boat with the mixture magic. That U-boat is only good for scouting, which is like amazing stuff, but still.
Right, well, you got what you wanted, but not in the right way.
Yeah, I'm one of those like sweet 13s that like, oh, I only got Ferrari, not Porsche. And 2 days before my birthday, you ruined it. So yeah.
But yeah, this game also features town building and waifus. Chai is not one of the waifus, disclaimer.
I'm not?
They're also no. I mean, we
Oh.
could program you into the game. Can we do that?
We can. With like everything is possible technically.
I
Well,
don't know
you
how
know,
to
like
do it, but I'd love to see it.
we've done that one seed, like quote unquote seed, where like instead of the angel picture where you start the game, we had Raven's picture. So you know everything's possible.
Oh, that was beautiful when y'all showed me that. As your dreams community, full of puns and sweethearts.
Oh yeah, but you, I
Oh,
think, just
that's a go up
called
trap
out
when it's only
something
the
that
one
we
and
may
I'm
not want to
uncomfortable.
do. Call out. You said puns, and we've got the pun king in the chat. And that definitely there are few people who can like carry him further. So let's see.
Why do I have the urge to listen to Viper Town?
Send Knight, please don't post it.
Send Knight, send it to me.
Yeah, so they both got the light seed and they immediately changed that wind flame into fire because wind is not very good element. It has lots of its uses, but not very early in the game. Unless
It's
you are
better if
able
you
to like
wanna.
yeah, unless you are able to somehow quote unquote speedrun to like water floors where that wind would be good. Right now
Yeah, like
being
you're
fire is
doing.
definitely more preferable.
Not to
It's
mention,
safer.
John immediately hit without leveling up to the ever important level 1. He hit a go up trap, so it's like, yeah, get the most advantage you can. We all don't wanna. We wanna keep going.
And we gotta remember now that all the flames in the tower are wind. So
Oh, the fire's
disposing of
even
them
better.
will be easy. Yeah, exactly. Even better.
That's a very comfy floors where we get to look around for the items.
And they probably should because their starting items are not that great.
They really aren't.
Uh,
They have the U-boat, which is beautiful, but it's not particularly intuitive to levels.
Yeah, it's more like exploration tool, so that's definitely useful. But before they start exploring, like for the elevator, they want to find items, so they don't really need the U-boat right now. And from what I see, both of them already got rid of their spell balls, which means that the spell ball they got as a starter must have been horrible, probably like repel ball or something like that.
Which Lady Dim, I just picked up another one.
Oh,
Some of the balls that aren't so good, like Blinder's fantastic, but recover, so on and so forth. They can be used, or poison. They can be used to kind of scout, and especially in the higher levels, but it's kind of a niche use. And it's kind of one of those, well, I need to use something, so let's use this. Ice Rock is also not something that's commonly used just because it is so slow, but in tournament, you're trying to do anything you can to stay alive.
I think like Ice Rock helped John to get to that high floor 33
Oh,
because
both of them had
he was able to
beautiful use.
escape thanks to them so many times. So yeah, it's slow, but like you know what's better than being slow? Not dying. So yeah.
Yeah, well, Ice Rock's one of my favorites to see used, but yeah, you don't get to see it too much in any percent.
Oh yeah.
At that point, it's like, yeah, just start over. And John's actually bringing out the U-boat.
I wonder what's gonna be the idea here. Is he trying to like level it up?
Well, he's got enough things.
No.
Oh,
No. It was just probably some
it's
weird
back in the bag.
movement. Yeah. Oh, Lady Deme is already using U-boat for scouting. That's interesting, scouting this early.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for items and there aren't any items, you can just go to the elevator. It's a pretty good idea.
The negative part of that U-boat usage is that scouting costs, I think, 16 MP, which is a lot.
It's
so
a
that
lot. John's using it too.
Oh, interesting. Fully charged U-boat can only do like 4 or 5 of those scouts. The good part is that you don't need full 16 MPs, you just need any MP. And in this game, yeah, any herb or seed fed to a monster recovers 3 MP. So basically the strategy is like, find tons of those, waste all of the MPs on scout, give a single herb, scout, give a single seed, scout, 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 scout. But usually you don't want to use it too early because those early floors are fairly easy and you should be able to handle them. So why spend the MP when you can use it on some tougher floors?
Exactly. And John
is trying to do a little bit of juking.
But it did not work.
It did work like as good as it could. Like sometimes Manoivas just decide to turn around. And it did here, but it's still not aggroed on John, so that's a good thing.
Ball, please. Weak ball. Oh my
Weak ball.
god.
Oh, that sucks.
I am sad seeing all of these awful balls.
I
There's
guess
another
like
one though. There's oh question mark. No, I'm sorry. I don't like this seat already.
well, there was one amazing seed, so there has to be one a little bit tougher seed, right? They
This
can't
is
be all
very true.
amazing. Like minus all the traps that John hit in the first seed. Maybe he doesn't think that it's so amazing, but it was pretty generous seed. We gotta say that.
It was really generous. It was really great. There were
And
definitely some traps. And apparently frog trap takes out dragon. That's just wherever you are. Floor 2, floor 32. No more dragon.
and this is exactly where the John started using U-boats where, like, to me it makes like lots of sense. He's now on water floors. He's fire. Fire is weak to water. So just go straight to the elevator. Do not try to explore too much. And Lady Deme is on floor 5, so she's one floor behind. And running away from Manoivas again. That's water monster, usually don't want to fight that. Can you fight it? Oh, not with a miss. You have to be very careful.
Only
Oh, that
6
flame is
HP
dead.
left,
Flame is
and it's
dead.
gone.
Flame is dead. Yeah.
That's gonna be
That's
very
gonna be-
uncomfortable the way she likes to
yeah.
play.
Flame is not that amazing, but at least it gives you some means to fight. And now Lady Deme doesn't have that
I
even.
don't know how the U-boat's gonna do either. It doesn't have mixture magic,
No.
and it's gonna be interesting to see how her strategy changes. Like, she should know where the elevator is since she used the U-boat. Oh, another Manoeva. I hate it. John is too, dealing with 2 Manoevas. And they haven't been given good spell balls.
Yet another Manoiva. They just
Oh.
multiply. But
They
they're
do
just
multiply.
spawns. And they're like
Oh,
not
there are
very
spawns on
powerful.
John's side?
Yeah. Lady Deme was able to run away from those Manoivas with very little HP, but she's got medicinal herbs, so I think she'll be fine, at least for that floor. Using exit loop, that makes sense. Oh, you don't want to use that medicinal herb, Lady Deme?
There's no worry for traps.
Now she is like in the HP range where the traps probably won't kill her, but still very low HP. Probably she wants to check that ball. She wants to check that ball. She's tempted.
Oh, good move.
Yeah, luckily for her, it was a great decision.
Oh,
yeah.
and John's about to do the same thing. Except he's got his
so Lady Deme took the lead. There you go.
She did?
Oh yeah, there you go.
And they're both gonna have a blaze ball, so they finally got. I'm like looking at. I'm like a resource. There's an ice shield on John's side, but that's all I got. I was about to say, why isn't he using the truth ball? He's using them now when he's comfortable.
That's definitely. Oh, nice! Another truth glasses, because like early on, some players have this kind of let's say conundrum. Do you use truth glasses on the like your items, or do you keep them so that like when you find that egg between 11-20 to see whether it's Garuda? But I think John has already like some truth glasses left for that purpose in his inventory, and he just found another one, and yeah. So definitely like checking whether your balls have lots of charges or whether your items are not cursed and like free to use is good idea. Lady Deme is technically in a pickle, but she could walk there. She can juke that Manoiva. Will she try? No. Now it's too late. Now she cannot juke Manoiva anymore. Now she's actually in a bigger trouble because of that attack. She could have just walked. I don't think that's gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough, Lady Deme. So,
Almost
Lady
holding on
Deme,
by one, but there's nothing.
she has medicinal. No, there you go. Lady Deme goes down on floor 8. She was there first, so John needs to get to floor 9 to win this round. He's in a position where he should be able to do it, but let's see what's gonna happen. He already scouted the floor. He knows where the elevator is. He doesn't know that he just needs to go to the elevator.
An
Oh,
acid rainbow.
That's really nice inventory.
There was the resources
Immediately.
in white sand on the acid rain. Acid rain only has one charge, but at least you know what you're getting
Ooh,
into.
Scarlet Wand. Like, that seat now became, like, started being generous.
It definitely took a minute, though.
Yeah. So, can John get to that elevator? He's sorting the inventory.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready, but he doesn't know. It's a very short race that he has to run right now. Deme got nano-evid all to pieces.
There you go.
There
That's a game and match for Deme. Let me check with our runners whether they want to do friendly third. GG's indeed. GG's to both Deme and John is the winner. Oh, let's check the bracket. Who's he going on to? Who's everybody going on to just next? Okay. Tomorrow we've got a match between Chai and Revan at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What do you mean it's tomorrow? You're gonna be there. Wait. Let me send links. We will not have a friendly third, but we will have interview with both of our runners. John probably realized just now, or not yet. John is too much into the game. I remember that with Septic, when he won early win in his second game, he also didn't realize for quite a while that it was time.
Hello.
Hello, Lady Deme. Hello. Great game number 1.
Game number 1 was really good. Good job, me.
Oh, you have
was
no idea.
really
It was
great.
fantastic. You were doing so great, and you were so close to taking it too. Like, I think
that hurts my pride. No, I mean it shouldn't, because John, I'm sure, did a fantastic job. But also, like, things that are perpetually out of reach hurt less when they don't happen.
It's gonna hurt when you watch it back. It's beautiful though. It's so good.
I'm still gonna spoil it a bit for you because I wanna ask questions, because the thing is that you both died on the same floor in game number 1. It's just that John got there a little bit quicker.
Fair enough.
Welcome on in, John.
Yeah. Good morning. That was unfortunate in the first game. There's a miscalculation, then a 1 in 8 chance I failed, and that's all she wrote.
I just got pincered. I had run into a spot of bad luck earlier with a frog trap, and then I lost the dragon, and then I just never caught a break or found pretty much anything.
So you might have lost the dragon the same spot I lost my dragon, because I had the same exact situation.
No, not even close. Not even close. So that game was so similar in so many aspects. So you both lost the dragon to a frog trap. It's just that for you, John, it happened on floor 8, I want to say, or 5 or whatever. For Lady Deme, it happened on floor 28, 29, something like this.
Like 29, I think.
Yeah. So
you're 30, about the point where I'm thinking, oh, this is going really well, and then it wasn't.
Oh no.
That's usually how it goes.
I got a roche fruit, but on a floor 26 barong, not the barong where that would be useful.
I didn't even see the floor 26 barong.
You were looking for the Barong on 16 and didn't find it, and Deme ran into it immediately when she got onto that floor. The left and the right.
Yeah, I was looking on it for both of the floors and didn't see it, and I was like, "Oh, just gotta go."
Oh,
So
you're
what
gonna
happened in
collapse,
game
right?
2?
Just bad luck in which or some slight mismovement in which I lost my flame very early on, and I had never gotten a weapon at any point. Or rather, I had the initial weapon, I fed it to the Barong, and then I never got the chance to pick up another one, and then the flame was gone, and then that was more or less it. I lasted for a couple of floors after that on luck and the U-boat scouting, but just never quite got the chance to turn it around, and never got to build up an inventory.
Yeah, I was working on it. I found a scarlet wand and a leather shield. I was starting to pick up the pace.
That was legitimately right after Deme fell
Died,
out, and you just had to go to the next room. Like, there was one good room that apparently y'all had to make it to, but everything else, there were so many magic balls, but they were so rude to y'all.
They were really rude. I didn't even get to pick up most of them, because after a while it was just, well, I have nothing to deal with any problem that happens, and the problems won't stop happening. Okay. This is the situation here.
And
Probably should have used the
Manoivas.
U-boat for some sort of offensive, even if it cost a bit more time. That probably would have been, I think, the better move once the flame was out of the picture.
It could have been, but the U-boat's utility is just better used for scouting.
Right. That was what I was thinking. But, but it kind of cost me in that it cost me the ability to keep progressing. Not having anything to deal with anything.
I mean, I found like a blaze ball. I had an acid rain ball. I had a recovery ball.
I never
had
got
a little bit.
any of those.
The acid rain was right after the room you were at.
Yeah.
And you both got the blaze ball.
Oh yeah, I did get the blaze ball. It just,
You had to maneuver to get it.
Had to maneuver to get it. And it was a case where, even using it, a blaze ball is not much use in the water floors when you are surrounded by monsters.
Yeah. Well, you had the wind flame to start, huh?
Yeah, but I got a light seed off of the first Barong.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did too. So I switched it immediately, yeah.
Yeah. No, that thing would have been no use to me. It wasn't much use to me as it was, but it would have been no use to me.
Flames are underrated. They can be good.
Yeah.
They just
I was pretty contented with Flame once I got it to a version that would help me in the early sections, particularly because my sword had gone down the Barong's gullet. So I needed that. I'm glad that Flame was fire. It did not help me long, but it was, for a little while there, all there was.
Yeah.
It's quite a different change from the seed that gave y'all both a dragon.
Yes.
I was so happy when I saw the dragon, and then when it died, I was like, oh man.
For a while there, I was keeping my stealth out on floor 30, on the grounds that one of the few resources I had was Tumna fruits, and
my stealth
that was an option.
Oh, that is the thing. Because we were thinking with Plashy that you wanted to use Mount Burn from the stealth to turn monster around.
That would have been a much better idea than going with the roast snowman, who got me in a soft lock to get that because it was actually a Manoiva.
We were surprised here that even though you got the soft lock and Manoiva transformed out of the snowman, you still got the snowman egg. That was a news to me. I didn't know that.
A surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I would have had a roast fruit there, I probably would have just tried to make it another floor or two and hope to get another dragon egg.
I was using it on that mostly because it was in front of me and I had, at that point, no other resources to deal with it. I myself would have liked to save it for a backup dragon, but that was not happening. And you had to make do, and I had to make do with what there was. But I probably should have used Mount Burn more as a defensive thing, even if that stealth... It had a little bit more utility than I was giving it credit for, though. Not a lot.
Not a lot. It's a stealth.
Yeah, my stealth died as soon as I pulled it out after the dragon died. It lasted one Mount Burn and then...
It really did. Yeah, so it was two very different races. It was kind of a slow and steady, you know, building things up on Deme's side, and then on John's side, it was a uh-oh. But you did have quite a few more balls during that first run than Deme did. Deme was finding more things like Tumna fruits and things like that, and you had so many Tumna fruits.
I had a couple of them, but I used them like almost immediately because I was running solo, so I was just trying to go.
Yeah, you were running solo, and Deme had the dragon. You both had it taken out by a frog trap.
Just very different frog traps.
Good times. So it was fun, and I look forward to seeing who I face next. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I just want to say one more thing that like Deme, you were giving me so many heart attacks every time you fought a zoo head on, and you like didn't like care for the fact that they can paralyze you. Like I gotta give credit where credit is due.
Concerned about that because if there was one, because dragon. I figured I can survive 2 hits. The dragon can kill a zoo. That is, it was still a fire elemental, so that was, if I had found a water seed, I would have probably switched it over. And then I would have been very worried about zoos.
There was a seed you were after, and you stepped on a go-up trap, and all of the hearts sank. And I figured you were feeling the same.
Well, I guess the tower has decided that is not for me. Understood. Thanks for the memo.
Well, it was fun, and I was definitely scared that first round. After I died, I was like, "Oh man!" Watching that timer go down, I was like, "Oh."
It's awful, ain't it?
Frankly confused. I was expecting, given like the nice wands, the nice shields, and the dragon, I was expecting you to have put in that you were done any second now.
I would have. I just misstepped. I had 2 ice.
Did it go chasing after something stupid?
No, I had 2 ice rock balls, and I entered a room that had a dragon and a tyrant in it. So I set up 2 ice rock pillars side by side. The dragon and the tyrant was attacking both of them, and then I just happened to step next to the dragon. I miscalculated my hex tile. I thought it was 1 step away, and I stepped next to the dragon. Instead of the dragon attacking the ice rock pillar, he attacked me, and that was it. A 1 in 8 chance on top of that.
Happened.
I got curled. I was in bad shape before the curling because I had to walk past the glacier to get anywhere. But then when I had finally gotten 3 and was on 7 HP and thought, okay, I finally have some distance thanks to this ice rock ball, I can maybe make it out of this room.
Yeah.
And then it got curled.
Glacier did glacier things, unfortunately.
Yeah, glaciers are they're fun when they work, and then they're not fun when they don't.
Yep, I also ended up throwing an arachne onto a door frame at one point. That was
hilarious.
That was so fun. To me, it was like a real life situations where, like, you know, spiders jump on you like coming from the ceiling, right?
A spider in the bathroom, in the corner of the shower.
All right.
A menace.
Yeah.
And then it woke up immediately.
Quickly hype up like few other matches as Plushy mentioned. So first of all, this is a double elimination tournament. So Lady Deme is not out of the tournament. I will still see her playing in a match probably in a week or 2 because like first rounds we've got a little bit like of confusion due to uneven number of players. So we've got like first round lasting for 2 weeks. But tomorrow we have one match, like Plashy mentioned. Revan and I will play, and we will hear Plashy and John on the commentary. And then on Sunday we've got another match. This time Plashy will play with Poulet. And on the comms we'll have Deme and John. So all
Mixing
stays in
up.
the family. Yeah. And then probably next week we'll have one more match in this round to finish the whole round, which will be Lakzuzu versus Wuga. And then we will know who plays further what games. But this is just the start of the tournament, so we'll still bring you plenty of amazing matches. Definitely stay with us, join the Discord, listen to what we've got to say and to show. So that's pretty much it that I have to say. Anyone else wants to add something?
Nope, I'm good for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Stick around. I believe the match is going to be at 3 o'clock Eastern, or is it 2
2
o'clock?
p.m.
2 o'clock
2 p.m.
Eastern.
Yeah.
2 p.m. Eastern. So come back and see us then.
And thank y'all so much for the lovely matches.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for commentary. Thank you for the match, John. GG.
No
And as
problem.
usual, thank you, Speed Gaming, for organizing. Thank you, chat.
SpeedGaming.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.